Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a vlog. I have not vlogged at home in months, and I am not going to be vlogging at home 4 months after this because you may have seen my last video and I think I will have gone into a lot more depth by now, probably on my other socials as well. We are currently just over 24 hours away from me moving back to Australia. I have kept this so offline until this point just because I have really realised over the last few years of doing social media, a lot of the time it's better to just have done something and then talk about it rather than talking about something you're going to do but haven't done yet. For 2 reasons. One, it builds a bit of suspense. You guys, it's a bit more of a shock factor. It's a bit less like, oh my god, all you're talking about is this trip. It's a bit more like, oh wow, you're already there. Even though I'm not, but you know. And also, just because this plan has moved around a lot. Like originally we were going in November and then we were going in October and now it's the end of September. And at some point we weren't 100% sure we were going at all. So it was just very much like, I don't want to say anything until like we've committed to a date, a flight, everything is sorted. I still don't have a visa. I leave tomorrow. That's a story for another day. However, again, I did explain this in my last video, but I'm actually not going to Australia tomorrow. I'm going to the Philippines for a fortnight. So hopefully my visa will clear in that time. I think it will. Like, I just had to have some extra medical checks ran. The government just need to approve it. They've all been sent off and everything. I'm hoping that it doesn't take too long. All of that I'll have spoken about in my last video. So if you do want some more information about what on earth we're doing, why we're going, what the plan is, how this has come to be, definitely check this video out because I'm probably not going to go over it again in this video basically. But I thought I would vlog my last 24 hours at home because leaving is always such a bittersweet feeling. I actually really hate goodbyes just as a person generally. Like, I'm not a fan of it. Even like saying goodbye to my friends after I've seen them and I know I'm going to see them again like in a few weeks, I don't even like that. So leaving and saying goodbye and moving to the other side of the world, that is always the worst day of any trip. The day that I'm at the airport departures, that's the hardest part of any trip. It feels very like big this time because we're not really going to travel. Like, obviously I am doing this trip in the Philippines first. I'm hosting a group tour there. But once we get to Australia, we are not backpacking. We're just moving to Melbourne. So it feels a little different. However, the plan is to be returning at some point. Like, we're not moving indefinitely. We just don't have a return date currently, which in some ways makes it better and in some ways makes it worse. Well, welcome to a vlog. The mission today, packing, finishing off the work I need to finish, getting organised, and then I'm going for a curry this evening with my family and Tom's family and obviously me and Tom as like one big collective goodbye with like our parents. I'm excited for that because I bloody love the restaurant we're going to. So yeah, I am excited for that. First things first though, I need to wash my hair. It's a big task, but we're gonna go and do it. I'm putting it off. I've been putting it off, so let's shower. So my hair is washed. I'm out of the shower. I have been for a while actually. I've been sort of packing all of my toiletries very tentatively. I do obviously need to use some of them again in terms of like my makeup and my hair products, but I just kind of was getting everything out and adding to the chaos that is this room. It is so good that you can't see it, but I'm going to expose myself. This is currently what we're working with. There is organisation to this. Usually if it was just that, it actually wouldn't bother me because I know I can tidy this up quite quickly, but my bedroom and my mum's bedroom all look like this too because I'm kind of packing across all three because packing is stressing me out, guys. I need a bag for the Philippines, which I'm taking on as hand luggage, so I'm traveling with just hand luggage for this trip, which is challenging. And then obviously my big suitcase is being checked in and going to Australia with Tom, but it can only weigh 20 kilos because Tom is flying, basically to cut a long story short, Tom's flying into Australia with Jetstar, which is like Australia's budget airline. And they have these stupid rules about he can't check in an additional case. He can just have up to 40 kilos, which means both cases can only weigh 20. I don't really understand that logic because on any other airline you can pay to just check in another bag of the same weight. So like you could take two 32 kilo bags onto Emirates or Etihad because you could pay and then you could pay for the extra weight, which is what we wanted to do. It's even more annoying because the first leg of the journey to Thailand is with Etihad. We paid for 30 kg, which is now a complete waste. Yeah, peace and pout. Let's dry my hair. Oh yeah, in my opinion, this is an elite lunch. I've made this one for me, this one for my mum. Because somebody in Australia, let me know if you have Heinz hoops in Australia. I feel like I just didn't look for them last time. Surely you do have them because this is like my go-to easy, quick lunch to have. That's like not the worst for you. Like this isn't the unhealthiest option. Don't get me wrong, it's not the healthiest option either, but like it's just easy. So I'm gonna miss it. And that's why I'm having it today because it's actually just elite. It's been a little minute. We are basically ready. I actually decided to get ready for like the evening now, just because I thought whilst I'm sat here, it means that I don't have to get ready again later. I'm just hoping that my makeup lasts. I think it'll be fine. However, as I was doing all of that, I was kind of like packing my hair stuff, packing my makeup stuff, and the very last packing cube that I have not yet put anything into is my like gym wear and sportswear. And that is for two reasons. One, because it's actually the last drawer of my wardrobe, so I just haven't got to it yet. And two, because this section of this video is very, very kindly sponsored by Halara. Guys, I'm so excited by this. Do you know how good it feels to be like starting a new chapter? I actually do really want to get into fitness. I feel like Australia's quite fitness orientated. Do you know how good it feels to be starting that with brand new like gym wear, leisure wear, comfort clothes? Music to my ears. Now, if you haven't heard of Halara, I absolutely love like their brand philosophy and brand ethos, because they are basically creating products and designs based off of what the community want. Like all of their products are designed specifically to support like women's movement and comfort whilst still looking so good. There are so many gorgeous matching sets. They've absolutely nailed comfy jeans. Guys, do you know how hard it is to find comfy jeans? They've got a great variety on their website. Like, I'm saying it's gym wear because I have a lot of gym wear, but they've got other bits and bobs as well where the focus of the product is quality and style but comfort underneath all of that, which ultimately, is that not the goal with any fashion item? Like, you don't want to be in something that's uncomfortable. So I thought I'd do a little try and haul and I'll show you the bits and bobs that I'm going to be bringing. I'm so excited. I am obsessed. And this is the first outfit I've tried on. This is outfit number one. Let me pan down to show you the legs because I feel like you need to see the bottom half. But these are basically flared yoga pants. They fit me perfectly. I think they're so flattering, but also more than that, they're so comfortable. Got it on with like the matching sports bra. This is really supportive, but also kind of just looks cute. This for me is like the perfect travel outfit. You could easily throw a hoodie on, but you do also just look quite put together. If you want to turn up to the airport looking like you've made an effort, I feel like this is actually the perfect travel outfit. I think it's actually going to be quite hard to like top this outfit, but I did also get the Ultra Sculpt leggings. Now in my head I thought, you know, I really want to start Pilates. Like I really want to like Pilates when I get to Australia, and I thought these would be the perfect leggings. I see all the girls in their like workout sculpt leggings. Shall we try them on? Okay, right, well, these are most definitely coming with me. I'm sorry, look at how flattering. Like, not to toot my own horn, but they're sort of giving me a bum that I don't have, which is really, really good. I feel like sculpted and cinched, but not uncomfortably. Like I could just go around my day to day in these leggings and I would be very comfy doing so. You know what's a huge slay, guys? They've got pockets. Let's test this because I actually have the iPhone Pro, like the bigger version. Pockets. Oh yeah. Do you know how ideal that is? That I could take my iPhone 16 Pro out in my pocket. No clothes have pockets, let alone that fit my phone. Next up, the short version. These are the perfect length cycling shorts. I actually think these are going to be so good for Australia, just because obviously it's a bit warmer. Don't always want to have leggings on, but these aren't super short. Like, again, I'm sorry. They have this like incredible technology where they're kind of like lifting my bum slightly. The girls that get it, get it. All right, next up, and this is definitely coming with me because I'm so impressed, it is this white sports bra, and genuinely guys, tag's coming out because it's coming with me. I'm sort of always put off any white gym wear because I'm worried that it's going to be see-through. But one thing that Halara state a lot is that their products are not see-through, and I was like, right, I'm willing to give it a go because I would love to wear a white sports bra, especially if you've got a bit of a tan. I just think like this just does look put together and also matches everything. So it doesn't matter what colour leggings you're wearing, which often is like, I'd rather look like I was wearing a matching set or at least something that doesn't clash. White is great for that. This absolutely passes the test. Like, it's not see-through. It's got this gorgeous crisscross back, which I love. And this is the kind of thing that honestly I would just wear underneath like my clothes. Like, I would have this on under a jumper, under a hoodie, like not necessarily to be doing sports. I feel like I say this every time I film a haul, but I wish you could feel the quality. Like, it's just so good. This one's coming in the packing cube too. Whole bag. It's just gonna be sportswear. No, not really actually, because like I mentioned, Halara actually also make jeans. Let me show you. Now, these are very much giving viral stretchy waistband jeans because these are completely elasticated. Wait a damn minute. The hair's going up for this one, guys. This is the waistband. As you can see, so much room for stretchiness, but still really flattering. And they're not skinny, they're kind of like a really nice, just straight leg jean. I think these in the autumn winter season with like a big jumper would be so nice because to you, they're really giving the impression of a normal pair of jeans, but actually they're so stretchy. They have the actual feeling of like leggings, but they don't look like leggings. They don't have the texture of leggings, but they just have the movability and flexibility of leggings. Low-key obsessed because they're also really lightweight. Like, they're not heavy at all, so packing them is gonna be good. But also, like, you know when you wear denim and it's just kind of like a lot of fabric and it's a lot of material and you're kind of thinking like, this is not that comfortable. Not with these. I actually got another baggier pair. Oh my, I'm obsessed with these wide leg versions. These are so flattering. And again, just the softest, comfiest material. Like, there's so much stretch. That's crazy, guys. Can you actually see that? Have you ever worn jeans that do this? Because I definitely haven't. The kind of setting I'm imagining these are, like, if you can wear jeans to work, but you don't want to wear uncomfy jeans and you've got like a jumper on, they feel like leggings, but they look exactly like jeans. I'm so pleasantly surprised. Like, I'm genuinely shocked. All right, lastly, on the trousers that aren't sportswear front, I have some kind of jogger trousers. I like almost corduroy trousers. Can you see these? I personally think these are really, really cool. Oh yeah. They've got pockets. Again, such an elasticated waist. Like, you're not gonna be uncomfy in anything I've tried on, actually. They're flattering. You could definitely like wear these for work. They're definitely that kind of vibe. Also really good in the autumn. Guys, I'm gonna have to pack everything. Like, this is the waistband. Looks just like a normal jogger style waistband. Look at how much stretch this has. And also so good if you're somebody that, like me, gets a bit bloated, because these are just gonna move with you. And then lastly, I actually do have another gym set. Of course I do. This time I went for this kind of like really gorgeous plum purple colour. Like I say, usually guys, I'm a dark gym wear kind of girl. I don't really like it when you can see that you're sweaty. I would just reach for the darker colours, and I thought, be brave, pick something that's not black. So I picked plum. But I actually love the colour. Like, these leggings feel a lot thinner, a bit more stretchy. These are not the sculpt leggings. So the black ones were called Ultra Sculpt. These ones are their Softly Zero, described as weightless and buttery soft. So really, really like that. Oh yeah, no, these are the comfiest pair of leggings I've ever tried on in my entire life. Wow. It feels kind of like I'm not wearing anything, which is disconcerting, but lovely. Okay, so I then got the same sports bra that I had on at the beginning in brown as well as black. I promise you, this is a different colour. And in my head, I thought that this would kind of go with the leggings at least a little bit. Obviously, they are two different shades, but they're very much the same colour palette. I feel you could get away with this in the gym. I have to say, I'm obsessed with this sports bra. Like, it's really giving me like a bit of a fake boob job. It has kind of like supportive cups built in and then another layer of fabric over the top. And the reason I was immediately drawn to this sports bra was because I think I would wear this day to day, even if I wasn't like working out. Like, I could just wear this with jeans or shorts. Like, it's not really screaming gym. I actually love that they do have their little logo here. I think that's really nice. So yeah, I fear in conclusion, all of these items are going to be coming with me. Something that I think is so exciting when it comes to Halara is that, like I mentioned at the beginning, they are very crowd-sourced and crowd-tested. They're really catering to their audience specifically, and they're actually inviting you guys and me as well to join their Halara Circle event, which basically is where they kind of take this feedback from. So if you join the event, kind of signing up for like a first look and a first feel at their new and upcoming product, and it's completely free. Like, it doesn't cost you anything. You kind of get to be at the heart of the design process. So like, after you've tried a new product of theirs, they'll actually invite you to give feedback on things that you think that they can improve, what you like about it, specifically what worked well for you. And that is kind of how they've built all of these products that work so well and are so popular. So the future of Halara is really in our hands. And on top of that, they have also given me a 20% off code to share with you guys. So if you want to shop on the Halara website, this code that is on screen will get you 20% off any full price product, which, by the way, I think is so good. Their website is really fairly priced given the quality. Now, everything that I have worn in this little try on haul will be linked in the description down below. Like I say, they do everything in so many colours. If you are more of a bright gym wear girly, they've got bright colours, they've got neutral colours, they've got black, they've got white, literally every colour you can imagine, and their size range is incredible. It ranges from extra small to 4XXL. The link will be the top line in the description. Thank you so much to Halara for sponsoring this section of the vlog, and you're gonna see me wearing this a lot, guys, so get used to it. I literally live in leggings. I'm Little Miss, I just want to wear leggings and a jumper. Like, get me in the comfy clothes. And now we actually have to pack them. I just have so much stuff. I have too much. I have too much. And that is why we are getting fully packed the day before, so that I can take some stuff out here and not at the airport.
Okay, so are we ready? We're gonna try and fit everything in here. It's not a very big packing cube, but it's deceptive, and this is just for what's going across to Australia. So I'm gonna bring some of it with me to the Philippines, but like not the leggings, but obviously I'm gonna like want the sports bras and stuff because I am doing quite a lot of exercise and like hiking, so I'll want them with me. But are we ready? So it was a squash because I didn't have the heart to leave anything behind, including some of the gym stuff that I already owned. This is actually quite heavy now though. It isn't great because I don't have much weight allowance. I'm actually just gonna weigh my suitcase in a minute, which is a horrible experience, but we shall see. All right, let's talk about the packing situation. I've got a jumper on because, guys, it's freezing. Like, as much as today I am feeling quite sad about leaving, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually actively trying to just not really think about it. I can't say I'm sad to be leaving at this time of year. I know all the girlies getting so excited about Halloween and autumn and Christmas, and I am an autumn person. Like, I'm born in October. I love Halloween as much as the next person, but the weather turning, like, I am ready to tap out. Like, we are switching into autumn winter, the southern hemisphere are coming into spring summer. That means it is time to go. Yeah, also I know that ultimately, like, I'm gonna have so many more autumn winters in the northern hemisphere that it's actually not bothering me. But I want to show you. So my parents very kindly for my birthday, which is in like 3 weeks time, probably 2 weeks time by the time this goes up, or maybe even next week, I don't know, got me this backpack, which is a 40 litre. I've actually never had a 40 litre rucksack before. I've always had 65 litre. So this is just that little bit smaller. Currently it's very, very heavy, but the reason that I wanted this one specifically is it actually passes as cabin baggage, meaning you can put it in the overhead storage of an aeroplane and it's like the right size on all airlines. So like even Ryanair will accept this as cabin baggage, not underseat baggage, but cabin baggage. And that was for two reasons. One, this is what I'm going to take with me to the Philippines, and two, if we're traveling within Australia, obviously I won't be taking my big suitcase. Say like we go to Sydney for the weekend, or like we go to Perth for a week. None of that is planned yet, by the way. We don't have any plans to do that, but I would like to, and think we probably will, even if it's just like going up to Sydney for a bit, going up to, I don't know, Queensland for a bit. I wouldn't have had a bag. Like, I would have only had a huge suitcase, which I wouldn't have wanted to check in. It cost more money, and I didn't want to take a wheelie suitcase, like one that you can take on the plane, just because that's a faff to travel with. That's then 2 suitcases to take. Tom has to take all of them to Australia, so he has to be able to carry and like wheel it all. So I just thought that this was the easiest option, and it gives me some flexibility, and it was only £40 off Mountain Warehouse. So yeah, I was really, really pleasantly surprised and impressed. So in here currently I have all of my stuff for the Philippines. It's actually overweight, of course it is, but down here beside me I actually have my big like proper luggage suitcase. Also this mismatched outfit, guys, I'm just wearing clothes that I'm not packing, so that's why I look like this. The issue I'm having is I have loads of space. Like, there's so much room still in this suitcase. It's not super full, but it is at its weight limit. So yeah, I'm just struggling. I just need to move some stuff around. I'm not going to bore you with the details. So I thought I'd just show you what I've packed. I'm not going to go through each packing cube individually, but obviously this is the stuff that's not coming with me to the Philippines, but is going to Australia. And predominantly it's things that I just wouldn't wear in Asia, like jeans. I've got a couple of formal dresses for like if we go to any event, or like if we go out, or if I just need it for anything. And then in these packing cubes I actually have, again, some more like wintry clothing. Not winter, because like I say, it's coming into spring and summer, but Melbourne isn't always warm, and I made that mistake last time, and I thought I don't want to have to buy loads of hoodies. So I've packed a couple of jumpers, another pair of jeans, I think. What's this that I can see poking through this hole? Like another jumper. This is kind of the same. This is clothes, and then on this side I've just got like random other bits and bobs. Now these are more like going out outfits. This is my gymwear that you just saw me pack, and then I kind of have like just miscellaneous random stuff. A leather jacket. I'm just bringing one jacket, guys, because like I say, it's spring summer, but this is good. This is just a good all-round coat. I've got a tote bag. I've got a hairdryer. I've really toyed with this, guys, because I think I don't really want to take a hairdryer, but I also don't want to have to buy one when I get there, when I already own 2 hairdryers. But obviously this is adding to the weight. I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to live in Melbourne. I'm not going backpacking. If I was going backpacking, I would never take a hairdryer. That would be a massive waste. But like, I just feel like I would just have to buy one. And I did buy one last time, but I just bought a really cheap rubbish one, and I just know that's not good for your hair. And this one is really good for my hair. Like it does it with like cooling technology. I don't know, if I weigh it and I really can't get the weight down, this will probably come out, but right now I've got the space for it. I've got my running trainers, I've got my Converse, and then I'm going in my New Balance. They're going to be my only trainers. I might end up buying another pair when I'm there, but also like maybe not, because that might be enough, because I'm going to wear sandals a lot and like flip-flops a lot. And then these are my toiletries. This is like hair and makeup that I won't be needing in the Philippines, and then this is kind of just like random products, things like this, like my hair serum. I actually can rebuy all of this. I was just like, well, I've already got it. Like I'm torn between it's weighing me down and also I don't want to have to rebuy it. It's more just like random bits and bobs, a few bits of makeup. I've got some skincare, quite a lot of skincare in here actually, like Kiehl's products, things that are quite expensive if I were to rebuy them, because like skincare is really expensive. I have this, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this. It's by Tattoo, and Space NK really kindly sent me it out. I love this moisturizer. I use it so much, and I've still got so much left of it as well. Like it's just not going down. But to buy new, guys, it's like 60 something pounds. So I just thought, well, I'm not doing that because I already own it. Things like this that I'm a little bit on the fence about. I would never usually take traveling, but because we're like living there, I do kind of want my stuff with me. And then I think the only packing cube I actually will go through and show you, pretty warm now, is what's in this one. Obviously this is really thin, it's more like a little makeup bag, because like I say, we are moving to Melbourne, like we're gonna be getting a flat, and I want to make it like feel homely. That's difficult to do because I can't take any homeware with me, and I don't really want to be buying loads of homeware because I know that we're not going to be there super long term, so there's no point in furnishing it with loads of my own things. Realistically, I'm probably going to end up buying stuff. Realistically, I'm probably going to end up shipping stuff home as well, because I did that last time. It worked. Whatever. But I just thought, you know what? There are some things that I can't rebuy and are a bit more personal, so I thought I would go through and show you a little selection of things that I'm bringing that I think will just make it feel a bit more homely. And they're honestly mainly photos. Like it's photos, and then I've got my tiny little model Christ the Redeemer that we got earlier in the year, and this little magnet which just says New Zealand road trip. These were just together on the side in my office because they're obviously really small and light, and I just think these are a bit more like mementos from places that we've been. And then I'm bringing, this is so old, but again, it was on the same shelf in my office, and I thought that's really small, it's cute. It's just a Polaroid of Tom and I in this little frame, and I just thought that that was like easy to pack. It's tiny, it's very light. And then the rest are mainly photos, and what I'm gonna do when I get to Oz is make a frame or like a pinboard kind of thing. I'm not really sure yet, I'll just work it out when I'm there, but like I just got the most random selection of stuff. So I've got some photos that my friend Rachel got me when I was a bridesmaid for her earlier in the summer. I just think this is so cute. I've got my fake printed out Taylor Swift Eras tour ticket. Got two little Instax of me and my friend Katie at Boardmasters Festival from last year. Got this photo strip of me and Johanna when we were in Italy. I absolutely love this photo strip, it's so cute. Like, I'm sorry, that picture's so cute. I am so excited to see Johanna. If you guys don't know, Johanna's one of my best friends. She lives in Auckland, New Zealand. Do you know how inconvenient it is to have a close friend that lives quite literally as far away as physically possible from the UK? Like, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be going over to Auckland. She's gonna be coming over to Melbourne. It's gonna be so much fun. I've got this one of me and Liv. Obviously, bringing this one back. Tom and I with a koala the last time we were in Australia Zoo, I think that picture was taken. Pics from our girls' holiday. If you couldn't tell, I love a photo strip, and this is also very cute. This we got done in Melbourne last time we were there. And then I do just have some like random other photos that I found, like me and Tom with some friends, me and Tom scuba diving, me and my mum, that one's cute. My dad and my brother, that's actually taken in Sydney. That's me in New Zealand with the mountains. Tom and I in Kuala Lumpur, me and Liv. This was just randomly in that photo book, and I was like, well, that is a different trip, but a cute photo. And obviously gotta bring one of the dog. This photo of me and my granddad. This one's really cute, really old. This again was on the same shelf with all of that other stuff in my office, and I kind of was like, all of that is like cute, I'm just gonna take it. Some tickets to Gardens by the Bay in Singapore. And then last but not least, and this is not to go in the frame, when I was 11 years old, and I am not making this up, I wrote myself a letter for December 25th, 2025, and I completely had forgotten about this. This has been at the bottom of my bedside table drawers for 14 years. Literally, I've not opened it. I do not remember what on earth this letter would say in it. I think we'd actually done a project in school, like To Your Future Self, and that's what had inspired this, but I was super young. This was pre-YouTube, anything like that, and I found it when I was clearing my room out the other week, and I thought, how bizarre that this Christmas I'm actually going to be living in a city 11,000 miles away, the other side of the world, having Christmas by myself, with Tom obviously, but like not with my family. It just feels weird that that was the year that I chose. I've only ever spent one Christmas away from my family in my whole life so far, and it's bizarre to me that this letter was addressed specifically for that date when I am going to be away. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like the odds of it happening are really odd, but I'm so glad that I found it when I was clearing my room out, because firstly, I didn't know it was there, and secondly, I'm glad that I've remembered to pack it, because like, yeah, that's just crazy. So tune back in around Christmas for me to read this, because the temptation to open it there and then when I found it was so high, but I thought we've waited 14 years, what's another 3 months? Like, I'm gonna actually stick to it, and I'm so intrigued because I think I was writing down like hopes and dreams for my 26-year-old self based on what I would have wanted at 11, and I also remember writing some of like my own anxieties and like issues down in this letter. I think that's what it was. I really can't remember off the top of my head like anything specific, so it'll be so interesting because I feel I'm a completely different person, and I think if I'd have written this at like 14 or 15 it would have been very different. It would have probably been much more aligned to like what I'm actually doing, what my life is like, because I think by 15 I would have probably been like, I really want to do YouTube, I want to do social media, I want to do like something with a camera, whereas at 11 I just don't think that was even on my radar, so I don't know what will be in here. So obviously packing that, and I just think that this is a nice way to like have some like memorabilia and like special things from home without it being overkill, without there being loads of like, there's some of my friends that I don't have pictures of, so I need to find maybe 2 more. Honestly, it was more just that I found all of these when I was clearing my room out, and I thought I'd quite like to like just make a pin board and like have something that feels a bit more like Tom and I live in that flat rather than we're just staying in like somebody else's flat, and I thought that that would be a good way to do it without it like being really heavy. And then lastly, and this was actually a tip off of my friend Liv. Basically, my friend Liv Rook moved to Brisbane for like a year and a half. She actually lived there for quite a while. I really remember her saying that she had taken with her like her favourite mug, so that she felt like it was like her cup of tea, and like, you know, it's just one of those items. Again, it's not bulky per se. Hopefully it's going to survive the journey, but I'm going to take this mug with Lottie on it because I just feel like this isn't something I could buy when I'm there. Obviously I can buy a nice mug from like a homeware shop, but having like a customized mug with my dog on it, I can't get that in Kmart, so I thought I would take this with me. Obviously, not very much else can come with me. I would love to take other bits and bobs. I'm gonna bring my fairy lights, just my like, not my big ones, my ones that wrap around my bed. Again, just because they're super light and they're also plug fairy lights, not battery powered fairy lights. But I'm just trying to think of like small things that I can prioritize bringing because I've got space in my case that will make it feel more homely without it being effort to get it there. I'd love to bring like throws, cushions, bedding. I can't do that. I'm just gonna have to rebuy it. But the things that I can take, that was like quite a priority for me. I've actually taken out some clothes in place of these mugs and these coasters because like I know that that's the kind of thing that makes me feel a bit more at home. When I moved to uni all those years ago, I was very, very homesick very, very quickly, and I really hate the feeling of homesickness because of that. Thankfully, touch wood, I don't really suffer with that anymore. I don't actually know how that changed. I honestly think I just grew up a little bit, but I struggled with it a lot when I was 18. Anybody that watched those vlogs will remember it was a saga. But something that really helped me in that uni room was like properly decorating it and like bringing my stuff and like making it mine. 9 times out of 10 it doesn't bother me, but like occasionally it might get me down, so if I just got a couple home comforts. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the packing. It's somehow now like 4:30. I'm going out in like 2.5 hours. How much of my to-do list have I got done? Not that much. Yeah, we've still got a lot of editing to go, so pop this away and we carry on. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. I have just been editing really since I was packing last, and now we are heading out for a meal. I feel as though today's gone so quickly, which in some ways is a good thing. Like, I don't want to drag it out. I just want it to be like time to go. I actually think the most ideal time to leave, if you're doing like a big trip and you know that leaving's going to be hard, flying first thing in the morning is the best because it means that you just wake up and go. Whereas tomorrow we're not leaving until like 3 p.m, so we actually have the whole day, or like half of the day tomorrow as well. And I think that that makes it feel like tomorrow is just a waiting day. I mean, I actually have loads of stuff still to do, like work-wise. I've not finished everything. I've got bits and bobs to film. I've not actually finished packing. Like, talk about leaving it to the wire. Tonight, I think I'll actually have a bit more time because obviously we're going out for a curry now, but then afterwards Tom is meeting some of his mates at the pub, like to be able to say goodbye to them, and I'm not going to that. So I'll be able to come back, do a little bit of work, like 10 p.m, which is a really ideal time, but obviously just need to get it done. But I am actually so excited to go for a curry. I think that this is like my favourite meal to go out for. Actually, we had this debate in the vlog through the week, but I just love a curry, and we're going to a restaurant in Beverley tonight called Sonali Spice, which has been here my whole life, but I've only recently ever been to. The last time we went there, I actually really liked it. I was like, oh, they've got some really good veggie options. Obviously, Indian restaurants always have good veggie options, but they had just really, really good food. So yeah, like I said, it's 6 of us going, me and Tom, both our parents, and it's really nice because like both of our parents are friends anyway. Like, they'll be hanging out while we're in Australia, which is lovely. It's really nice. But yeah, it's gonna be good vibes, have a few drinks. I'm just looking at all the stuff I have left to pack and thinking about my weight allowance. That's not the focus right now. The focus right now is food. So somehow we've ended up on like a weird kind of hybrid night out, and it's now midnight. That was not the plan. That was not the plan. But it kind of felt like Christmas Eve or something. Like we went into our local pub, just kind of the main pub in our town, and we bumped into so many people that we knew just by coincidence. And obviously like a lot of people, like most people that we know that we're leaving to go to Australia. Even though we haven't put it online, it's kind of just been like the worst kept secret ever. Like it's not a secret at all. So everybody was like, oh my goodness, is this your last night? And like, good luck, like have fun kind of thing. And we were like, this is so weird. Like it's kind of ended up being like, I don't know, not a goodbye party, but there were so many people, especially like Tom's group of friends, because Tom has a lot more friends here than I do. Like school friends and just like football friends, people like that, and we were just bumping into so many people, and it was so nice. However, now it is midnight, and I have so much to do in the morning, and I've got back and I'm thinking, oh my god, and I'm so torn between, do I do it now, midnight, or do I just wake up earlier and do it? And I think that younger me would have done it now. Like I used to always get in from a night out, edit my vlog, like I'll be doing that until like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Now I'm kind of the person that's like, I'd rather get up earlier and just deal with having a headache. Like I don't think I'll be hungover, but I just know that I've had like quite a lot of wine, and wine gives me the worst headache. Like I could have 2 glasses of wine and have a headache the next day. So I shall pick you up in the morning. I'm gonna carry this vlog on because we've got like a couple of nice things planned in the morning. I think my mum is cooking like a really nice breakfast, and then obviously we're leaving at like 2:30, so it's not gonna be a big rush, to be fair. I just need to get my video uploaded and finish packing, and that is pretty much it. They're my priorities for tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna get everything done. Some prayers. Morning. What have you just been handed?
Hash brown.
One lonely hash brown.
Very hot.
It's very hot. Mum's cooking us a full fry up, a full English. I'm having avocado, eggs, veggie sausages.
We're having a full like sausage sandwich and bacon sandwiches.
Nice.
But I don't know if there's hash browns. I feel like we forgot the hash brown.
Oh well, at least you've got one.
You could take the rest of them to cook if you want, because they won't get you.
Oh really? Will they not get used?
Probably not.
Maybe.
Basically, guys,
She might have got some, to be fair.
Tom and I are just running through loads of other bits and bobs that we need to get sorted. We're not leaving until like 2:30, so it's made this morning like we've had time, which is good. Because originally we were looking at flights for Friday night. Can you actually imagine if you'd have finished work last night and we'd have gone straight to the airport? That would have been hell. So we just got some bits and bobs left to organise. We still have no travel insurance.
Yeah, I have that actually ready to pay for.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. My mum is looking really, really sad behind the camera. I can't take myself seriously because I'm like, oh yeah, it is really sad. And just creeping in the corner of the shop is the world's ugliest fridge.
Well, that's your doing. That's entirely your doing.
Look at the fridge, guys. I actually cannot. Like, it started as a joke. We bought one magnet. Mum and went, oh, I don't like magnets on the fridge. So I went, all right then, mission accepted. And now there's so many of them. But I feel like they tell a story because they're all from different locations. There's some such random ones. And also, everybody now participates in this. So like, if my dad goes away on business, like when he went to Atlanta, he'll bring one back. When Harry goes on like a holiday or a trip, Harry brought one back. There's some such random ones. But I actually kind of love it, even though it's so ugly and horrific. It's like really us. I will miss the fridge. Oh, guys. I'm busy yapping and they're busy hugging. And now she's crying. Lottie, what's happening? You've got to be a really good therapy dog, okay?
She's not.
No, she isn't. Oh.
You'll see us next year.
Lottie, what's happening? Oh, look at her paw. Her mucky feet from her walk. You're getting all mucky. I wouldn't put that on there. Oh, Lottie. Why is saying goodbye to pets the actual worst bit? Like... That is a good goodbye breakfast. Okay guys, guys, we are pretty much there. I think my bag weighs 27 kilos. Ha! But we have 30 kilos on the first flight, and then I just need to take 7 kilos out of it and put it in my backpack, like my grey backpack. I'm thinking it's going to be doable. I've had to lose a couple of things. Other than that, I think it's just the last little bits, like this camera, my chargers, my cables, things like that. The worst part of packing is the wires. Like because I film so much on so many different things, like I've got like a drone, a laptop, this camera, my old G7X camera, my laptop bag, and then it's just like all of that stuff needs a cable. And I know that you can charge everything off a USB-C now, but like a lot of the time I'm charging things at once. Like I need to charge my camera and my phone and my laptop overnight, so I still need 3 wires. Like that's the stuff where I'm like, oh, I've got so much space. No, I don't, because I haven't got any cables anywhere yet. But in about 20 minutes I'm gonna leave, and I feel a bit weird. Like I've just been sat on my desk actually, like, because for once now my desk is tidy, I can actually like sit there, and I'm like looking behind me at my bedroom thinking, I don't know the next time I'm gonna be here. And also our plan very much when we get back is we'll likely be moving out. Like I don't really think, obviously I'll have to come home like in the interim anyway because my stuff's here, but like our plan, like when we do decide to come back to the UK, our plan is moving pretty much straight somewhere else. I don't know where that will be. That is a conversation for not right now, but I am hyper aware that this is like me leaving my bedroom. Yeah, I don't know. We said bye-bye. Thing is, I know she doesn't miss me, so it makes it a bit easier. But I wish I could explain. Oh, she doesn't know what's going on.
That's what the tough and rough.
See you soon. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Love you. Okay, we have arrived. Tom is here. We're in the back of the car. My dad has very kindly driven us. We're flying out of Manchester, which is so good because the last few big trips we've gone on, we've flown from Heathrow, and it's just a nightmare to get down. Well, it's not a nightmare, it's just long. It's just a long drive, which makes a long journey already even longer. So yeah, we've got here 4 hours early, so definitely got time to kill. But that is because the last time we flew out of here, when we went to Portugal like 2 weeks ago, we arrived with 8 minutes to spare before they closed the check-in. And I'm not exaggerating, it was so stressful, and we just got stuck on the motorway, so we were not taking that chance today because like we could not miss this flight. We've got too many connections. So now we do have a lot of time. We're gonna try and get in the lounge, aren't we?
Yeah, I get like a discounted one with Monzo.
Yeah,
so.
which is really good, but it's like on a first come first serve basis.
I think so, yeah.
So we might not. I hope that we do that because we're in Terminal 1, and Terminal 1 at Manchester is like the old bit. There is a nice new shiny terminal here at Manchester, but it seems that we never get to really fly out of that one.
Where does that one fly?
Emirates are based out of that one, I think. And who else? British Airways? No, do British Airways even operate out of Manchester?
No, they're T3.
Oh, Virgin operate out of T2 as well. British Airways operate out of T3? That's so unfortunate. I'm also so aware this vlog is so long, so if you're still watching, thank you.
See you soon.
This is the last vlog clip.
FaceTime next time on the vlog.
Probably, or maybe you'll be there in person, who knows?
Bye. See you soon.
I don't like airport goodbyes, I hate this bit. Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah.
Look after each other, you've got form.
Yeah, we have. He always looks after me.
In Australia.
And if you are the guest silver members are...
So we've teleported since I last spoke to you. I think I last spoke to you in the departures at Manchester. We actually did use the lounge. We had 3 hours in Manchester, so we really had time to kill.
This is us.
Oh, this is us. Yeah, so we used the lounge. I definitely don't even think it was worth it. Didn't film that, didn't film the flight, and now we're in Abu Dhabi being showed up. But this is our connecting flight to Phuket, basically. Okay, yeah, what I was just saying was I didn't vlog anything in Manchester because there was nothing really to vlog. We just kind of sat there for like 3 hours. Had a couple of drinks, but like the lounge really wasn't great. It wasn't worth paying for, in my opinion. We got it cheap because Tom's like a Monzo member, but I definitely wouldn't be paying full price for that. And then yeah, on that last plane, basically just slept. I actually watched Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy, and then I slept for like 3 hours. And now we're getting on the next plane. We kind of just teleported through that airport, really. Had time to grab a quick coffee, and now we're on our way to Thailand. Okay, so this is our current luggage situation. We've just done the switch over, so I've taken hopefully 6 kilos out of this bag and popped it in here because from now on my trip to the Philippines, this is all I'm taking with me, which by the way, that's very good for me. And then I've hopefully got 20 kg or less in here that's going on to Australia. Tom has the same, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna be all right. Oh, by the way, we're in Phuket. I didn't even say.
We're in Thailand.
We're in Thailand. How are you feeling? You look sprightly, all things considered.
Yeah, I need to sleep.
You need to sleep. You're doing well. Right, one last goodbye of the vlog.
This is the last goodbye.
Plus a screaming child.
Yeah, that's what you're actually crying about.
No, I just hate this. I hate goodbyes, and I hate goodbyes when I'm this tired. It just makes it so hard. And it's so silly because I'm going to see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it's literally no time at all. And I'm so excited to go to the Philippines. I don't know why I'm crying. I cannot stress you how much I hate saying goodbye. Okay, and just like that, I am no longer in an airport at all. I am in a house in Melbourne. And I obviously did not come straight here, but we've missed a chapter because I obviously vlogged the Philippines separately. I didn't end this vlog because I got to my hotel in Phuket after that last clip. That's Harvey, who were dog sitting, barking at the car. Yeah, and honestly, I was just like miserable. And then I had a good night's sleep and I was fine, but I think I was really right in going to Thailand for a few days first. I'm sorry about the dog, there's nothing I could do. I think that was definitely the right decision. I had kind of like 2 days to get over the jet lag, get over my sadness of leaving my family and Tom. And then by the time I arrived in the Philippines to start my group trip, I was like ready and raring to go. So I think that was a sensible decision. But that does mean that we are at the end of this vlog and I'm not gonna waffle any longer because I've edited it already and it's 40 minutes long. So if you've got all the way to the end, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know there are some of you that really love a chatty, homey, long old vlog, and I feel like this was that. I also know there's a big part of you guys, well, there's a strong potential you're not watching until the end if it's not you, that love my challenge content and would rather just watch that. So the next few videos are going to be travel videos from the Philippines and then kind of like settling into Melbourne, looking for a flat tours, that kind of thing. And then I am going to shift back to like some challenges, some fun travel videos. Yeah, so do bear with me in the interim, but I think it's also quite a fun process to document because it is kind of very like, well, it's not very unique, it's just exciting. It's exciting for me, I'm excited about it. It's also my birthday, literally in 2 days time. So yeah, we're currently about to celebrate that. I'm filming this a couple of hours before it goes up, so you're talking to me live right now. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But thank you so much for watching. I am going to link Halara down below. As I mentioned, they have been a godsend. I genuinely wore their sports stuff so much in the Philippines, their sports bras. Obviously not the leggings, it was too warm, but now that I'm here in Melbourne, leggings are coming in, guys. It's not summer yet. So yeah, everything will be linked down below. Thank you so much again to them for sponsoring this video, and I shall see you guys in my next one, which will be my first vlog from the Philippines, and it will be coming very, very soon. Goodbye.